Hey, folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to return to Mission Souls with a modern English cover. And most people, when they hear that name, I think they know what song they're in for. It's I Melt With You, which was a big 1982 hit. In fact, I remember very well when it was all over the radio. Maybe some of you do too. They're very good at songs from the 80s. So I think this will be a lot of fun. This came out in August of last year, so it's been almost a year, not quite though. And of course, in this case, we've got the whole family, and we'll go through the list in a moment. But Adrian, what do you think going into this? Do you remember the song, first of all?
I remember the song. Yeah, it was big on the radio for a while, too, back around the early 80s.
I remember people walking around like, Melt with you? What are they talking about? What? Are these guys on drugs? That's like, melting. I'm melting. And I was the big debate back then. Like, what are they talking about? But great song, I think.
I did take the liberty to watch I watched the first half, I guess, of the original video by Modern English.
Okay. Then it all came back to you.
Yeah. Sort of.
All right. First, let me go down the list of players here. We've got Ice at 11 on drums, Stacy 13 on vocals and rhythm guitar, plus additional acoustic rhythm guitar, Nisha 15 on lead guitar and additional backing vocals. We've learned that Nisha sounds exactly like Stacy in recent tastes. Nasis 16 on the keyboards, and then Mommy Sheena on vocals and Daddy Second on bass and doing the mixing and mastering. Why don't we dive in and take a look at them taking down this 44-year-old hit by Modern English.
Okay.
I saw the world thrashing all
well done, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
That was great. What did you think, Adrian?
I think this is better than the original. Seriously, they have the parts down as usual, and the sounds and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was particularly impressed with Ice. We know he's a great drummer, but this is one of those songs where you're pretty much playing throughout and often little complicated things going on. And to not drop that anywhere is good, like even for a split second. It takes more skill than you think.
Yeah, and so has Ice done anything extra this time?
You mean in terms of stick tricks?
Stick flips and tricks and, visual?
Well, for the most part, he was busy. You notice, both his hands were engaged for much of that song. Like, it would have been tricky to find a spot, except for where they're going, something like that, perhaps. But other than that, yeah, he's busy. Like you can do a stick trick if you got a moment, but for the most part, he really didn't have a moment.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, it's a very percussion-heavy song.
Yeah, he was just playing it solidly and perfectly.
Mm-hmm. I liked Nisha's contributions to that one. And her extra
She's got an
vocals.
auto pedal.
Yeah, she likes her pedals, it looks like. Be nice to see more of what's on the ground in front of her on some of these videos. But for this one, they're all sitting down. They don't always sit down. They sit down for the things that are a little bit less high octane than a lot of the songs they do, which this counts, especially with, you have the acoustics in there and everything.
Stacy and Sheena sounded great.
They did. I liked Stacy's guitar parts as well. They sounded good together. Yeah, second, no problem. Chugging along on the bass, keeping it steady. And, of course, Nasus, all of the keyboard parts were dead on, and I liked her backing vocals as well.
Yeah, she's got that keyboard sound perfect.
Somebody said in one of our videos in the comments that Nasus and I always seem to have the same shirt on. And I'm like, well, I hear you, but yeah, no. She likes her plaid shirts too. I guess in this case, she wasn't wearing a plaid shirt.
I also noticed they transposed the song by either a fourth or a fifth, depending on which direction you want to go.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think it went up a fifth or down a fourth.
Oh, yeah, so it's originally in D, you think? And they're playing it in G.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, they would be maybe D or even C, the original. I don't know. I don't have
I'll
the original.
stop the world and melt with you.
Yeah, that sounds more like how it originally was.
Or I'll stop the world and melt with you.
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest. It could be either one. But yeah, you do what you have to do for your singers. And there's nothing wrong with that. It makes your singers sound a lot better. Otherwise they're straining. It's just better sometimes to transpose or do something differently. And to their credit, I don't see any capos anywhere. So they actually learn the songs in the new key. And that's always great. It's always a sign, that you're talented if you can do that.
Just a great performance. Again, I like it better than the original, but I might be a little biased about the original.
Yeah, I've heard you say that about quite a number of these covers lately.
Yeah.
Whether it's Mission Souls or other people. Yeah, it's nice to have new life breathed into an older song. Yeah, this is one of those songs, we heard it all the time, but it never really bothered me to hear it on the radio because it's like, well, it's okay. It's all right. I mean, I never became a modern English fan. I don't know any of their other songs, but this one's very tolerable, Very nice.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to describe it as tolerable.
Yeah, the thing is, back then, we were a little more picky because we were surrounded by great music. These days, somebody comes along with a song like this and we'd probably rave. Like, wow, actual melodies and, good chord changes and dynamic shifts and different moods in the song coming back and it's singable and we don't know what they're talking about with the melt with you, but that's all right. Yeah, leave your thoughts below. What could be melting? My chocolate bar melts with you.
Melted into my peanut butter.
That's right. Oh, we're gonna, yeah. Two great tastes that go together. Let's end it there, I think. And people, why don't you let us know what you thought of this song, or at least this rendition. I've got to assume you've heard the song, but if you haven't, tell us about that. Any other thoughts or observations you have that you want to share, leave them below. Okay. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.